Good morning, beautiful people. I had an idea this morning, or rather last night, and I decided to follow through with it. So this is going to be not necessarily a tarot video, but how to use tarot and oracle cards for writing if you are a creative writer. So I'm going to show you guys some of my decks. I have more than this, and I would have more if I had less self-control, but this is what I have so far. So I have the Hoodoo Tarot. This is really good if you're getting into like a witchy slash something dealing with like herbs and stuff, and a creative story. Maybe it's like a fantasy or paranormal type of thing. The Good Karma Tarot, this is really good for day-to-day stuff, maybe like college student stuff if you're a professor and you create stories centered around like universities and whatnot. The Light Seers Tarot is really good for stories about healing, stories about growth, spiritual development, and other stuff. I really like this one. This is really good for witchy stuff if you're into creative writing with fantasy. Very good one. And then over here I have the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle deck. I don't use it very often, but I think I'll use it towards the end of the book that I'm writing. And this one is really good for just outlining or maybe helping with plot, or just to give you something to work with or to get the brainstorming process started. So what I really love when it comes to writing is the Kipper deck, or I do need to get another Kipper deck, but this is really good for starting it off because it deals with situations and people. With the Lenormand, you can you have a little bit more variety, and this is also good, just like the Kipper deck, if you just want something that's clean, something that'll get you to the point very quickly. But this is also good for that too. So I'll say this one, the Kipper, and the Lenormand. Yeah. So I'm gonna push these to the side, and it doesn't look the best, but also this is my very first deck. This is it's very off-brand, but this is my very first deck. For whatever reason, I want to show you guys. It's my baby. Okay, so I'm going to start this off with, I could start off with the Story Oracle, but I think I'm going to start off with the Kipper deck. So in my past life, I was a professor. So I still have a little bit of the teaching bug in me, not a whole lot, just like maybe 10%. So we're gonna start off with the Kipper deck, and I'm going to come up with the situation just based on whatever cards come out. So like I said, this is really good for brainstorming, but if you guys want to use it with a pre-existing plot that you're probably having issues with, you can use it for that too. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Kipper deck for brainstorming a brand new plot. So I'm gonna go for something that's a short story, and I'm just gonna look at whatever cards come out. So I'm not the best at this, but shuffle the cards a little bit. And you also want to make sure you don't pull too many cards because you don't want to confuse yourself in this process. So the first card that came out is Child. I'm going to pull a few more. Judge, Adjudication, and Courthouse. Oh my God. So immediately, this looks like a child support story. All right, I'm gonna pull a card out for the left of child. What's to the left of child? Oh my God. Coffin. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. It's not the best short story, but if you're into writing about things that are hard to swallow, maybe you want to write about the death of a child, although why? But coffin doesn't have to mean death. Coffin can be just the end of something. So it could be the end of a court case battle dealing with a child. Maybe a single father or a single mother. They're having issues with the other co-parent, and there's a resolution from that. So I'm going to pull a card here for thoughts of child, and then I'm going to pull a card for the achievement of the child, whatever the child has. So what are the thoughts of the child? Unexpected income. That's good. And then achievement of the child. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. Achievement of the child. Official person. Ooh, this could be an adoption story. I'm not a big fan of, or you could put like several different spins on it. If you want this to be like an ordinary story, it could be like an adoption story, about a child finally meeting the parents, the people that they're supposed to be with, the people who are going to take care of them. So yeah, this one is pretty cut through. I think I used that word wrong. This one is clear cut. There we go. What's next to coffin? Because I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. Okay, so the plot thickens. Maybe the story begins with the death of someone's mother. Maybe someone's mother dies, and then they are brought through legal system, court system. Maybe they meet their other parent. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot to add to this one. Yeah, that's just one example. Let me move on to something else. This one is cutting a bit close to home. My mom died when I was 13, so I don't want to touch on that one. All right. Also, when it comes to tarot and using oracle cards, you can be more direct. You don't have to do it at random. You can direct the cards. So I love writing about fantasy for whatever reason. So I am going to look for a plot based on fantasy, and the first card that comes out is unexpected income. So maybe a character is coming into their gifts. Let me put one more. Ooh, great fortune. Maybe somebody comes into gifts, money, and one more. Somebody comes into gifts. No, somebody comes into maybe spiritual gifts, whatever. Spiritual, magical, great fortune, and then community. They find their people. And lovers is at the bottom of the deck, so maybe this is like a fantasy romance type of situation. I'm gonna put this card up here because this is going to be the energy. Lovers. Ooh. And when I move that card, marriage. So someone is also getting married. So this can quickly become a fantasy romance type of situation. Maybe somebody dealt with not being accepted by other people. Maybe they also dealt with a little bit of poverty. I say a little bit of poverty, like poverty isn't a huge thing. Maybe their money was like little. So they came into some gifts, whether the gift was monetary or like spiritual, paranormal gifts, whatever. And then great fortune. they experience good things, and then a community that's going to accept them. But I want to, house came out. So we're going to put house next to community. So this is where the plot could get complicated if you let it. So you can stop here. It's something about a house, a community, great fortune, unexpected income. So you can put a positive spin on this. You can put a negative spin. Maybe someone comes into a very well-natured group, or maybe they come into a group that is siphoning their energy for money. So, yeah. If we want to work with this same plot, because we haven't had any people cards come up besides community, and community could be someone's, it could be someone's family, or it could be a community that becomes a family. I'm going to pull another card next to house. Distant horizons. So house, distant horizons. Distant horizons can be about travel, but distant horizons can also be about gifts. It can be about the other side. It can be about spirits. It can be about being delusional. Maybe there's a delusional lover, but I'm really getting like supernatural stuff on this one. So your words are powerful, and you can direct the plot. You just need to start off with an idea, and if you don't have an idea, you can just start shuffling cards. Okay, so I'm going to put this away, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to liniment, and then I'm going to end it there. You know what? Let me see. How long do I have this video? I can make this about 20 minutes. I'm going to put my... You know what? Nah, I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use this. And then I'm going to move on to liniment. I'm just going to go over it one time with each one. I'm going to lay this back here. So with this one, you don't have to direct it too much, because if you're trying to write something that's about, witches, magic, this is probably the first deck you want to go to, or you can go over to the Hoodoo Tarot. So I'm going to direct this reading though. Give me a plot. Give me a short story plot, a paranormal one, or a fantasy, whatever comes out. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. This could be anything. It could be like a literal queen. It could be a mother figure. It could be somebody who makes really good money, and they're in their feminine. They don't have to be a woman. At the bottom of the deck is Four of Wands, so maybe this person is married. Okay, let me get a few more cards. But I want to pull until I get a major arcana card, because those to me are like major events. And if it doesn't come out, that's fine. Okay. So what we got here is Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords, and the Emperor. That's very interesting. So two women or two people in like a feminine spirit at opposition with each other easily. One person is probably like more nurturing, whereas one person is like quick to the point, not full of bullshit. And Wheel of Fortune, that could be something that's karmic, or that could be somebody is getting on a wheel, whether for the good or for the bad. Ten of Swords, there's a betrayal, and then the Emperor. So this could be a story about a man playing two women and betraying one in particular. And I'm looking at the bottom of the deck, and yeah, Knight of Cups. So it's somebody, it's a father figure, it's a leader, or someone who is controlling. What's Queen of cards came out. Oh my God. Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, Seven of Cups, Page of Wands, the High Priestess, Five of Wands, Three of Swords. I'm not going to use all these, but there's clearly competition. There's a kid. There's a home. I'm going to pull one card for each one. What's Queen of Pentacles? Or I'm going to try to pull one card. So for Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the High Priestess. So the High Priestess could be several things. It could be there's a secret, there's something somebody doesn't know, there's another woman. Page of Wands could be a kid or somebody is like very hot-headed. So that could be the attributes of the Queen of Swords. Or she doesn't have to be hot-headed. She could just have like a very childlike spirit, which isn't a bad thing. And she could be a High Priestess, which is also a tarot reader, or it could be someone who's just intuitive. Someone who knows what's going on. It's making me think, what's the word? What's understood doesn't have to be said. What's the Queen of Swords? Yeah, these are two different people. So Queen of Swords is a hermit, somebody who probably doesn't go out a lot. And then Ten of Wands, carrying a burden. So I'm getting attributes for these. These are definitely two people, two women at odds. With the, what's Wheel of Fortune? Okay, the plot thickens. Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands. Somebody is karmic. Ooh. Okay. So there are three women with Wheel of Fortune clarified by Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands can be a very karmic individual. This could be the witch of the two of them. And she could be casting like some type of spell to, it could be like a love spell or something. Not between these two, but creating chaos in somebody's household. And the Magician is at the bottom of the deck. So Queen of Wands is able to like manipulate things. She's definitely the witch in this scenario. So this could be someone, a woman in a far off place, or she could, I don't know, she could be anywhere. She could be in like the community with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords and just causing chaos for the hell of it because she wants to. What's Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords is Six of Swords. So someone either left betrayal or somebody is leaving to betray someone else. What's the Emperor? The Emperor is Four of Cups. So the Emperor can be nonchalant, doesn't care, or he doesn't see something, but it looks like he doesn't care in this scenario. So in a situation like this, the major arcana cards, we have Wheel of Fortune, Karma. We have the Emperor, someone who's possibly controlling or in a leadership position. We have the High Priestess. We have the Hermit. So we have like four. Yeah, so this is just the beginning. You can go a bit deeper into it. And then if you don't like the plot that you're coming up with while looking at the cards, you can just reshuffle. This looks like it's more than a short story, but you can consolidate it. We know the Queen of Pentacles is the High Priestess. She's a very intuitive person. The Queen of Swords might be a snoop with the Hermit being here, because the Hermit goes looking for information, whereas the High Priestess already knows the information. Wheel of Fortune clarified by Queen of Wands. She's a karmic person. She likes to stir shit up. The Emperor doesn't care. The Emperor is just, I don't know. He just doesn't care. What's for us? The Emperor living his best life. The Emperor is probably like an accomplished person. Knight of Swords, Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Wands. He's planning, he's successful, he moves quickly, but he moves steadily at the same time. So, I don't know, the Emperor could be anybody. But you have to take the time and like decipher these cards or whatever pops up in your head as you're looking at them. It's just whatever works for you. Oh my God, it's already 20 minutes. Okay. All right, I'm going to move on from this. And I'm going to look at the Lenormand cards. Lenormand is clear cut, like Kipper. Whereas tarot, you can go so many different places. So I'm going to move this here in the floor. So with this, I'm not going to direct this. Whatever comes out is what comes out. But first, we have to shuffle. I'm going to do it 3 by 3 with these cards. Yeah, I'm going to do it 3 by 3. Yeah, at the very center, something new or a rebirth or something is being birthed. Tree, that could be health, that could be roots, ancestry. It could be a portal if you're going the fantasy route. Ring is commitment or a contract. Maybe somebody's trying to steal a contract. This could be destiny swapping. Maybe something involving like the astral realm. Someone is trying to steal someone's contract. Okay. Ooh, this is about love. Okay. Ring is contract or commitment. Bird, something new. This could be a lock. This could be a lock or a key. Maybe somebody is like chained to a new contract, or they feel secure with a new contract. It's however you want to look at it. With the divine masculine being here, it's something tied to a man. This could be an invitation to, it could be an invitation to unlock divine masculine. So it could be like an actual man, or it could be somebody's like inner power, inner authority. With snake being here, this could be negative or positive depending on how you want to look at it. With crossroads here, you have to choose something, or you are choosing something. This could be like a portal. Maybe there's a choice to commit to something that's sneaky. Maybe this could be wisdom, new. This could also be connection. So it just depends on how you look at the entire thing. But I think I will stop there, and I'll break it down next time. Like I'll just use one deck, and I'll break it down card by card. But this is just like a really quick intro. So if you stop to listen to this, thank you.